What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about a free 240 gems you probably didn't know about, or probably don't know how to get access to, I guess you could say. But before we get into the video, if you guys want to check me out on Twitch, DSGaming GC, link is in the description. I stream every single day, super fun streams. I'd greatly appreciate it if you went and came and, followed and turn on notifications, everything like that. Man, I'm super tired, I'll be honest. But yeah, DSGaming GC, link is in the description. Also, if you want to play BlueStacks or Grand Cross on your PC completely free, there's a link in the description as well. You can download BlueStacks, which is the emulator that I use. You can download Grand Cross completely free. It'll help me out a bunch if you do. So if you did, thank you. And let's go ahead and get into the video. So there are, and I've counted, it's 240 gems, right? If you go to Heroes and go to Affection, there's this big old bar that most people probably only got 5, 10, or 15, 20 of, right? Now, what is this? This bar is the Affection bar. Don't get this mistaken with the Affinity bar. There's an Affinity bar right here. This is the Affinity bar. This gets you 1 gem per character. That is completely different from Affection. Now, with Affection, right, like I said, you can get up to 240 gems. Now, I counted all of these if you want to go count them, all right? Be my guest. But yeah, you can get up to 240 gems, and what this is, it's basically how you interact with each of these characters. As you can see, like, if you watch my channel long enough, you know that I use Deanne for a long time. I have Deanne maxed out. I use King for a long time. I have King maxed out. I use Gother a lot. He's maxed out. Merlin's maxed out. Guild Thunder's almost maxed out. So as you can see, the units I use, Helbram, I've been using them for a while. He's getting there. So the units that I've used are more maxed out than the units that I have not. The reason why that is because the more you use a unit, the more points you will get. That's why the units I've used the most are obviously the units I've used a lot. With that being said, one of the best ways to get these points for these units to max out the hearts and stuff, you want to be using the unit. Now, it doesn't have to be like in everything, right? Literally, it can be using them in just daily grinding, right? I recently started using Gila. As you can see, I'm starting to get points for her. If you go to my box, right, I have Jericho. I've been using Jericho quite a bit. That's why she's up. It just doesn't. This is the thing, right? I'm not saying you got to use them on your main team for PvP. But whenever you're farming and stuff, just throw them on the team or whatever the case may be, just so you can get this maxed out, because you want to get this maxed out as much as possible. And I actually didn't do this on JP. My bar's still not full on JP, but I can't be asked to grind that. But anyways, as far as these go, like, I'm almost maxed out on Guild Thunder. I may as well, get him maxed out, get me some more gems. I've been using Gila a little bit recently. Getting her maxed out will be perfectly fine. I'm not sure if it works in the 4th slot, but I'm almost certain it does, simply because my Merlin is completely maxed out, and 99% of the time, she has been in the 4th slot. So I'm pretty sure 4th slot counts as well. So you can literally just throw a random unit in the 4th slot out of like one of these units on your team and farm, right? And you literally can get it. So very, very, very useful. And some of these, like, most of these units only take like one heart, right? Like one heart, one heart, one heart, one heart. Arthur's 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Like, most of these are 1 heart units, right? The units that are like multiple hearts are units that everyone uses to begin with. Like, you could just throw SR Liz in the back, get this up. Meliodas, nothing crazy. I don't use Bond, but I'll have to use him for that. Like I said, I've been using Gila a little bit. Hauser, Griamore, Jericho, Helbram. Like, literally. So, like, this is one of the easiest ways to do it. Now, there is another way to do it. And the other way to do it is to give them gifts. As you can see here, let me go ahead and, do I even have, let me see who I have gifts for. I don't know if I have gifts for somebody right now. Or if I have 5. Someone's lost hairband. Okay, so this is someone's lost hairband. This is a gift. I also have this gift right here. I have no idea who to give those to, but anyways, we'll just talk to Dreyfus, right? That works. We'll talk to Dreyfus. So talking to Dreyfus, strange magic can be felt from this dark orb. So this is basically Dreyfus's gift that you can give him. Now, if you don't have 5, you can click go now. Go now will take you to pop-up shops, right? If you guys don't know what pop-up shops are, I didn't do a guide on pop-up shops. Well, pop-up shops basically have these random items and stuff in it. We're gonna go see if one of them have this item. If not, we're just gonna go somewhere else. But long story short, right? Pop-up shops can carry the gifts as well as you can just farm the gift, right? Actually, is this Gila's headband? Now that I'm thinking about it. Hey Gila, what's up? Okay, well I can't talk to her here. You have to talk to her at a different place. Let me go to the shop, pop-up shop. I don't know if this is the one that's open actually. Yeah, see, nobody's here. Oh, actually it is open. Wait. No, it's not. I'm upset. Lioness Castle. Okay. All right, let's go to Lioness Castle. Wait. It said Lioness Castle I'm dead. In an hour. I'm tripping. Okay, so there's no pop-up shop out. So, I mean, we can't really look at the pop-up shop. But even without that, right, there's another place you can also go. You can farm them. As well as buying them if you want to do it that way. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, Dreyfus, come here real quick. I need to talk to you. All right, so you can go now and then training grounds, everyday training. You can, wow, you can't even do it. Okay, well, I guess the only way for you to get them is like regular drops and then pop-up shops for some of the characters. The thing about this method though, it's extremely tedious and difficult to get a lot of the units, because somebody actually asked me, they were like, hey Darskin, like, is there another way to like get all these rewards? It's not. Like, getting the gifts for the characters and finding which character it goes to and giving them to them and everything like that is just it's an easy way to do it. Well, it's an easy way to fill the bar up, but it's a very hard and tedious way of like going about it. It's super not worth, right? Like, and this was one of the reasons why I just chose not to do it on JP. I was just like, eventually I'll play with every character, right? Well, which isn't really the case. But yeah, the best way, the way you should be doing it is just putting the character on your team and using the character. Now, if you happen to randomly find 5 of a gift for someone, yeah, you can give them the gift. That's fine, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, almost all the time, you will be just using these units or whatever the case may be. Now, literally, like I said, it's as simple as, you know, hey, let me put Slater on the 4th, and then using Slater, and you'll simply be fine, right? That'll be perfectly fine. You could do it that way. So, I just wanted to let you guys know about affection gems and everything like that. Speaking of, let me go ahead and talk about affinity gems too for a little bit, because I don't know if I'm pretty sure I haven't talked about that. Quick thing, if you guys don't know about affinity gems are these gems right here. Every single character has 1 gem on them that you can get if you basically get their affinity up. Now, how you get their affinity up, every character has their own food that you'll see down here. So say I do this, right? And I get this all the way up to level 3, which I don't have enough, but if I did have enough, I'd be able to get that gem. You can get, like I said, you can get 1 gem per character. So literally, as many characters as there are in the game is as many gems you can get. So as characters come, you can get more gems. Like, as you know, Deldry's a new character. She has affinity, right? I actually can get this gem now if I wanted to, I believe. Actually, no, I can't. I'm not. I hate how I do that. But anyways, yeah. So like, all these gems, you can get them from affection, also affinity. Affinity is just an extra bonus. I know I haven't talked about that really in any video, I don't think at all. So, you know, there you go. But yeah, so that is basically how you get 240 gems for free that you probably didn't know about. I'm actually going to start working towards this. I'm going to start putting like random units in my 4th slot, simply because I do want to eventually get this done. I feel like it'd be pretty cool to have this completely filled out. I'm gonna just go down the list. So I'm gonna start with Meliodas, so you know, do it that way, and then eventually go down the list, and I'll be fine. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.